What up, Dokkaners? Hang in there, folks. We are just about a day away from part 2 maintenance. We are getting maintenance very, very soon. Tomorrow, a couple of hours after reset, we will all be shutting down and going into maintenance, which means a data download will be imminent, and we will be awaiting what is going to be coming up in part 2. Is it going to be Golden Frieza? Is it going to be Dragon Ball Heroes? Is it going to be something else altogether? We will find out very, very soon. And the good news is there is a chance, don't quote me on this, but there is a chance that we could be getting some sort of a teaser or preview or something tonight that basically tells us what's coming up in the data download tomorrow. So if that happens, we find out something on Twitter, I will let you guys know immediately. So make sure you guys are subscribed. Notification bells are turned to all so that you don't miss that news break as soon as I drop that for you. And by the way, we are getting very, very close to 60,000 subscribers. So if you guys want to help me out, trying to get 60,000 before the end of November, I think we can do it. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. Even during these slower times, you guys have been liking the videos, subscribing, and the growth has been steady even during these dark times. So I really, really appreciate you guys. If we get to 60,000, there is something very special that is awaiting you guys. So if we get there, hopefully you guys can see it. Now, that being said, today's video is going to be a box showcase. This is something that you guys have been wanting me to do. Apparently I did this before and I didn't do a very good job. So this video is just going to be hopefully me rectifying that problem. I don't watch box showcases. I don't really see what people do to show off their box. So I'm just going to show you what I got, and I'm going to show you my logic behind why I organize my units the way that I do. And some of you guys should know this by now. Like, I'm pretty neurotic when it comes to how I organize my stuff. Like, whenever we do summon streams on YouTube, immediately afterwards, I head over to my Twitch channel and we do Dokkan post-game shows where I'm basically cleaning out my box, doing the things that hardcore Dokkan players should do. And someone at my level who wails as much as I do, it's not necessary, but I still do it. So let's just go through all this, starting off with the account. The account power level is 5.79 million. I just hit this probably like, I got to like 5.7 maybe like 2 weeks ago. I've really not been link leveling nearly as much. I've sort of stopped caring. I've actually really stopped caring about link leveling because I've achieved the goal that I set out to accomplish. If you guys know, I've said this quite a bit. I have wanted to have every single unit max link leveled so that I could use them on events. And that consists of TURs and LRs. Those are the units that have all of their links taken care of. And those are the units that are all ready to go. So I have max link leveled every single character that is a TUR and an LR. Like so, 765 characters done. All that's left are characters that have lesser versions of their previous forms. Like I finished LR Broly. This is the Rainbow TUR. I'm never going to use him on an event. I would simply just be working on his link levels for the sake of link leveling. And that's where I'm starting to lose the motivation, because while some of you might find that link leveling is very wasteful, and you might be right, I always did it with a purpose. Now that I've accomplished that purpose, doing it now, link leveling, I feel like it's wasteful. You're wasting stones. Quite frankly, you are burning stones for no reason other than boosting up your power level. What does that give you? At the moment, there is no update on global or in Dokkan in general, where having a higher power level actually means something other than bragging rights, other than demonstrating how little of a life you have, which is not a bad thing because I do that all the time. When I do World Tournament, people know how little of a life I have. When people just see how many links I have, they know how little of a life I have. So I've already done that. I don't need a power level to show that for people. But so for now, I just don't feel like there's a justifiable reason to aggressively link level, if that makes sense. Which is why my rate has slowed down. You'll probably notice this on future 5.9 videos where they cover like link levels. My link level progression is going to be decreasing month to month. I just don't need to. I'm done. I've done what I've achieved. I've finally achieved it. That's basically what I've done. The only ones that are left over are, like I said, the TURs or the SSRs of characters that I've already done, and units that have yet to receive Dokkan Awakenings and EZAs. So examples would be something like Super Saiyan 4 Gohan and STR Super Saiyan 4 Bardock. These two characters I have not max link leveled simply because I know that they're eventually going to be receiving a TUR. If they get a TUR, they will probably get another link, which means I would have to once again go back and re-link level the character. And that's one thing I hate doing. I don't like having to re-link level a character after they're already done. So that's why I am saving these units whenever they do receive their TURs. It is possible that this year for Dragon Ball Heroes, we could be getting the TURs for these two characters, at which point I will then definitively link level them, get them maxed out, and I will be done. But if I wanted to, I could work on the SSR version of the Super Saiyan 4 Bardock, which is something that I plan to do. For example, the movie Gohan, the future Beast Gohan, for example. This unit has dropped on both global and JP with no update in sight. We're still waiting, but we know that eventually this unit is going to receive a TUR, maybe an LR, maybe an EZA of some kind. Who knows? We don't know exactly what awaits this unit, but we know at some point he's going to receive an updated form. So what I did was I farmed out 2 copies. I have a rainbow copy and a 97% copy. Believe it or not, the rainbow copy is at max links because this unit is going to remain at this form. At some point, this unit will receive a TUR, so I will know that whatever I do, I will also have an SSR. If I need to give this guy like maximum linkage, this guy will have it because he's got 5 links and he's very similar to the TUR. So what's going to happen is eventually when this guy receives that eventual TUR, he will then get those links worked on because he will get the extra link here, maybe another one here. If he gets to an LR, I don't know. Whatever happens, I can then work on this unit's links once he achieves that final state. And that's a little sneak peek into my OCD brain with how I am with links. I don't know if you guys feel the same way. Let me know in the comments if some of you guys who are also hardcore about this sort of thing feel similarly. That's why I don't link level SSR characters. I just want these guys to get their awakenings first before I work on them. In the meantime, I'll maybe use them occasionally on certain events, but otherwise, not really. So that's how my link leveling brain works. Now, that being said, let's take a look at the tags. I've got the Prime Battlers tag. This is actually useless now because they added an update where it just shows you all the Prime Battle candidates that you can run on events. So I actually don't need this tag anymore. I got to think of a new tag for this. If you guys have any ideas, let me know in the comments. This is free to play. This is just a simple free to play section that shows all the characters that are simply obtained through free to play means. No stones are harmed in obtaining these characters. Dokkan event drops, story event drops, world tournament ticket summons. Those units are also free to play. They all fall into this category, 439 of them so far. EZAs, this one's kind of useless. This is mainly for collection purposes, really. There's no other reason for it other than that. Anytime a unit is about to receive an EZA or has already been given one, I will give them the tag. This same end unit has not been given his EZA yet, but since I know the JP got it, Global will eventually get it. That's why he's been given the tag. So at the moment, I have 310 EZA characters. There might be more. I don't really update this list a whole lot. I might have missed a few here and there. Actually, I seemingly do. I think I'm pretty diligent about it, but yeah. This is also another useless tag that's really only here for collection purposes. This is one that I think a lot of people do care about, which is 100%. All I do is simply just select all the characters that have rainbow stars. I have 827 of them, but to be fair, I actually have a lot more. But the reason why they don't show is because I don't give them the full rainbow suite. I give them 97%. So let me show you an example of that. Actually, I just showed you this movie Gohan. He's at 97%. The reason why he's at 97% is simply because I have yet to put the orbs into his hidden potential abilities like critical, additional, or dodge, or whatever. Simply because at some point, if he gets a TUR, if he gets an EZA, his whole build could change, which means I would have to go back in and I have to waste stones or extra dupes of a character to change the hidden potential abilities. I don't want to do that. I would rather just do it once in one lump sum, which is why I only get them to 97%. So a lot of characters, I would say at least like 150 characters in this list are at least with that 97%. So if you want to count those, I would say that this is actually more like 1,000 characters that I have rainbowed, not 827. But you know, it's up to you. Next is Chain Battle. This one is actually very useful because you no longer have to sift through all the different characters that you could use on a particular chain battle. You could simply just have them all preset in this section, and then whenever the next chain battle shows up, you will be ready to go. Now, the reason why I'm able to do this is because of people on Twitter and in the community, the chain battle gods, basically, who have those graphics that they post, like people like Misaka, who basically have those graphics pre-made where it shows you some of the best characters that you can run on certain chain battles. All you got to do is just put together the list of units that fall into those categories. And if you are a hardcore player like me, you probably have those characters, which is why I do this for my chain battle videos moving forward. It's very easy to just simply add them onto the support line. So yeah, I will probably start to post these sorts of things on Twitter as well to help you guys out. But there you have it, chain battle tag. 200% leads is actually very useful. The more of these that we get, the more useful this is going to be, because we don't have that many 200% leads, but we have 1 billion Dokkan Festival leads. And sometimes you just might forget certain characters that have certain leads that could help you for certain teams. So I think that this is a nice way to remember which characters have 200% leads and which ones don't, because otherwise we don't have any sort of a distinguishing marker between them. So this is a nice way to keep track of them. At the moment, we have 13. We will probably be getting a few more before the end of the year. I'm going to say probably like I don't know, 2 or 3 maybe. So yeah, this is always going to be evolving, always going to be changing, but I do like that I can keep track of them. And I just realized my Raditz, wow, I have 2 units here that aren't rainbowed. Wow, I'm a failure. I have 3 units that aren't rainbowed. I'm a failure of a whale. Look at this. 90% these guys. What is this guy at? 79%. What is this one at? 69%. Woof. Woof. I'm a bad whale, folks. And the last one is the max links. Like I said before, these are all the units that have achieved max link levels. And like I said, the updating to this list is going to be very, very slow. I just don't care anymore. It's not, I don't need to. I have no reason to care. Why would I burn 30 stones a day to max link level this STR Broly that I'm never going to use on an event? Why? There's no reason. Why? So that's kind of how it is. But yeah, all in all, in total, I have 1386 characters. Why is it? Oh yeah, 2410 is my box space. I have about 1400 characters. I have a lot of SA5s for basically like future characters, future EZAs. I got Gogeta preset. I got Vegeta Blue preset. I got Saiyaman preset. I do a lot of responsible Dokkaning. I even have SSRs. These units are never going to see the light of day, but I simply just have them because, hey, this is a collection game at the end of the day, and I like to have as many characters as I possibly can. And I also have units that are ready for the future. All of these Golden Friezas, they are going to make nice SA fuel whenever we receive that Golden Frieza unit, which could be sooner rather than later. Who knows? But there you have it, folks. That is a sneak peek into my box and how it all works. I don't know if scrolling through this helps you out at all, but for those of you who care, take a look, be amazed, you know, check out what I got here. It's all pretty fantastic, no? Let me just finish scrolling and then we'll wrap it up. Pretty cool, right? Look at that. Look at that. Look at all these SA5s, man. I'm so responsible. It's crazy. Oh yeah, speaking of, let me show you one last thing I didn't show you guys. This. This is my little treasure trove of all the stuff that I never get to use. I have a ton of these Hercule statues. Man, I don't have to responsibly Dokkan ever again. I've got 500 plus Elder Kais. I've still got my Grand Kais that I obtained from the friend summons that we had during the 7-year. I've got all these Hercule statues. I've got this special Christmas Kais. Dude, like I'm never, ever, ever gonna run out of these. Even if I try, I can never possibly run out. I even have these New Year's Jackie Moon things. How much do these give you? Like 2 billion? 20, what is it? 20 million, 20, yeah. 20,222,000, whatever. Or 20 billion, that's it, yeah. Dude, I kind of hate how much I have. I'm gonna make it a point to actually like try to use these. Anyway, there you have it, folks. That is my box. Enjoy, be amazed, or don't. It's all up to you. This is what I got going on. I love Dokkan, so I invest a lot in this game, both free to play and otherwise, and more good stuff to come. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments, what are you most looking forward to for the upcoming Part 2 festivities, and what are some tags that you use to organize your box? Because I am in need of some very useful tags to update my list. So let me know what you guys do for your box organization in the comments down below. Also, let me know your power levels. We haven't done that in a little while. Post your power levels in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future and click the notification bell so that you should know when to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned and remember to Dokkan responsibly.